My number one thing that I would want to get rid of, I think it's controversial, exchange zones. I don't think there
Okay,
should be exchange zones in relays.
I like
I
that
don't see
one.
the
I like.
purpose. Why are we limiting it? Why are we saying you can't run further or shorter than this distance? Hey, as long as the baton goes around 4 times and those 4 people at least hold it for at least a second each, we're good.
Mhm.
Why do we
Yeah,
disqualify people because you ran 121 meters and not 119 meters? It's just like stupid. That's my opinion.
yeah. Well, I actually agree with that because you're also introducing a completely foreign skill to running fast and using it to determine who the fastest collection of 4 human beings are. And it's like, okay, you got to run really fast, but you also have to pass this stick within this really small area on the track. And if you don't, I mean, I know every sport, I mean, football games are decided by people kicking a ball through upright. So every sport has weird quirks that they have to live with. But I think you're right. I think if you just said, hey, you have you have to put 4 people out there, figure out how you want to do it, people would still shoot for the traditional 4x1 handoff. And there would be some drops still because they're moving quickly and it's slippery sometimes. But just, yeah, the latitude to run 130 if you need to, or if a pass is bad, it would lead to kind of some pretty epic anchors. Like imagine if like your pass is just so bad, but you're not going to, you're not going to get DQ'd because you can't get DQ'd. So they're like way far behind. And then you have to claw yourself out of this crazy hole. I think it would actually be, I think it'd be way more exciting. Also, then you wouldn't have to do this thing where, how often does this happen, Gordon? How often have you seen this in a major championship? Team A gets silver or bronze, is halfway through their victory lap. Someone yells to them that they've been DQ'd, and then they walk dejectedly back to the bottom of the stadium, put their flag away, and get pissed. You don't know the results oftentimes when the event's over because you have to wait for protests and DQs and was this person's foot on the line or was it not?
Yeah, and the argument against my take and the take that you agree with is like saying, well, if you're, well, you just want to get rid of relay exchange zones because you guys aren't good at it, or like saying American because Americans aren't good at it, right? But it's like
I'm a
people are like
British
that's
four
what
by
makes
one
four by
fan,
one.
by the way.
Yeah,
I'm an official British 4x1 fan. I switch over to them for the 4x1. So
but the people who like exchange zones say like that's what makes it such a great event because you have to be really good at this skill and that's it's dramatic and like it requires practice and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but we're here to watch the fastest people run. We're not here to
yeah,
watch exchanges. We're here to watch
yes.
sprinting and distance running.
Mm-hmm.
So like, why are we making our athletes run slower than what they can? Because literally you do run slower because you have to, you're like, you sometimes you have to slow yourself down or I don't know. I don't know how it works. I was never a 4x1
Well,
relay
right, no,
man,
no, yeah,
but
you have to
there's
adjust. I
aspects
think
of not getting a pure all out effort. Like even I guarantee our world record would probably be a second faster if everyone was just allowed to not think about exchange zones and just go.